Guys, I've been working at home since March 15th, 2020. It is now September 11th, 2020. Home, by myself, no co-workers, just me, my computers in this room. I'm bored. I miss having co-workers. But not just any co-workers. I miss having co-workers that I enjoy. So here's what I did. I invited a few of my friends who are also working from home over to my house, where I created the fab, fun and budget workspace for friends who you enjoy working with. Let's see what's going to happen. So excited. I miss having people to talk to throughout the day. Yay! Let me show you what we did. And when I say we, I mean me. The Fab Workspace is a fun workspace where anyone would love to work. Y'all know, y'all heard of WeWorks, not sponsored, just so we happen to have this t-shirt, where you can rent out a space to go to work for the day and just feel like even though you're working from home or you're working for yourself or you're working for somebody else who lets you work mobile, that you can still work in a fab environment. Well, that's what we created here. Here's the tour. When you come into the space, we have hand sanitizer, fab, fun and budget sanitizer, everywhere. You are greeted by the sign, "Welcome to the Fab Office." Here you can have a little recreation throughout your day. Oh, we have nothing but the top of the line water and awesome ambiance. And look at that, a picture frame of art and beautiful Zen music. You think you need to work out, relieve some stress, keep your body moving, motivated? Here is the Fab Gym Space, which is also in the Fab Auditorium. Here we have a tea bar where you can pick tea from any place around the world where you would rather be. Or some of your favorites, we know, Tazo Zen, instant ginger tea from Jamaica, or my favorite, the basic Lipton, don't judge. There's some fruit and some plates for when you want to go to the bagel bar and make yourself a bagel. And then we also have the coffee bar, where you can come here and pick a mug from a place where you would rather be. You can work from here, as one employee chose to do. Want some fresh air? You can come out to the Fab outdoor space. As soon as I figure out if it's gonna rain or not, I can actually put Fab cushions on the Fab chairs. Got a phone call that you would like to make in private? Step into the Fab sunroom, where you can close the doors and take that call in complete privacy. Or you can come in here and take a nap as you're basking in the sun. In the Fab Workspace, we also have 4 private workspaces where you can choose to work in comfort. Workspace number 1, where we also offer 4 Wi-Fi lines where you can connect to for fast speeds. Workspace 2, if you don't need much, just a place to kind of kick back and get on your laptop. And then Workspace 3, where I am going to work. And Workspace 4. Don't ignore that over there. Ignore that. The Workspace 4 is going under some renovations. But we have Workspace 4 up here, where you also have some room for a little entertainment. We provide you with 4 bathrooms. So there you have it. That's our tour. Now all we have to do is wait for our friends, fellow co-workers, to arrive. So I'm with my co-worker Gwen, and that's interesting because we actually met as co-workers.
That is true.
Right? We were co-workers. The start of our relationship in the office, where they try to keep us apart. We were like, I think it was 3 black women, me, you, and Cindy.
Yeah, ultimately, yeah.
Yep. And then I think maybe there was maybe 4 or 5 women all together. Mm-hmm. And then the rest were men, like about 70 men.
Or too much testosterone is almost too much hormone, because it was a hostile environment. Like, they were going in on each other, cussing each other out. They were having midlife crises. That's what it was, because they were all like, majority of them were over 40 and stuff. And
yeah,
they were highly emotional. It was
us hilarious. Women, we were the same ones. We were the ones that, I mean, you was the mediator for a lot of them. It was crazy. But yeah, and one of the BA men were they tried to keep us apart, right?
Yep.
Told you a bunch of rumors and stuff about me.
Yep.
He was the only person who knew me. I was coming to the office new. He knew this, and he started just spreading rumors about me to the
falsities.
To the other co-workers, especially Gwen, and telling Gwen things like, don't be around her, she has a bad attitude, just all of this stuff. I don't know this, so I get to the office. He's the only person I know, and he takes me under his wing. He's showing me around. He's taking me to lunch, like all of this stuff.
Yep.
Like, what kind of weirdo move is that?
So I didn't conquer.
Yeah, so after me and her became friends, that's when I learned about all the stuff he had been saying.
Right.
And basically just trying to keep her and some of the other people. And I think what it really was is because he knew I knew his history. Like, I was worked with him at another place where there was severe problems with this guy, and they had to remove him from the place. And so I guess when he found out I was coming to this new place where he was working, it was almost like if I alienate her from everybody else, they will never know about my work past at this other place. I'm telling you, we women always get the what is it called, like the rumor or the, I don't know what it is, but we're always said to be problematic, emotional,
right.
Women can't work together, you know, crazy stuff in the work environment.
The funny part that while you were talking, I was thinking this through, because all the stuff they had said to me, and then remember I told you when they put you, set you behind
but
me.
By you, they set me by her. Only black women, like, really, y'all gonna sit us by each other?
Right.
But, yeah.
And I didn't talk to her the first day, but it only lasted a day.
Yeah.
The whole day I'm like, why am I not talking to her? Like, what is the, you know, and I assumed as soon as you sat down, the attitude would show up. I don't know what I was thinking. But
wait for the attitude to come in. Tinesha.
You know, I was just like, but I was trying to figure out, well, why would they do, what are they trying to do? What's the point? If she's such this, and this, then why are you putting her next to me? Well, am I supposed to rub off on her? I mean, I didn't know what to think.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a good influence.
All I knew, I couldn't go past the day. Remember, the next day, I was just like,
yeah, you asked me, did I have all my accesses and accounts? And I was like, the place was a little so unorganized that I didn't even know what I didn't know. Like, I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm seeing.
Right.
And she was like, let's go and make friends. And then she took me, and he took me to places like not like he didn't take me to like workplaces like this is this work or it's like, here's the lunchroom, he showed me the things and the stuff. But she went and showed me the resources. This is who you need to know. This is
right.
And then next thing I know, like a day or two later, I had all my accesses. I was all set up and ready to go.
Yep.
And that is how me and this co-worker became friends.
That is true.
And then she moved me to her neighborhood.
That's true too.
Because then she became my realtor.
That's true too.
Yep. And then I got my real estate license. I don't know, y'all don't know that. And then I signed on with her broker, with the brokerage the brokerage firm that she's signed with. But I ain't do nothing. All I did was pass the test and stuff and pay all the dues and fees. But yeah, but this one here, she actually sells homes. Yeah. It's the home I live in. If y'all are in the DMV area, Virginia, Maryland, DC, I'm gonna link her information in here. Okay, reach out to her, because she's more than a realtor. She's a dreamer. She will help you dream and vision. She will help you expand your mind to see a vision that you don't even know about. Because remember, when I first started working with you, my whole thing was, I think I just wanted to rent an apartment or something. I just wanted to be closer. And you kept upgrading my dream. And the way she did it was, she upgraded my dream as if I was her, for what she would want if she was me. So not even that, you know how some people can be very, I don't want you to have anything remember, even when you had your freaking BMW, you wanted me to have a BMW. It was like, whatever you wanted for yourself, you also want it for me. Right. That or better.
Or that you can achieve it. You can get
Yup.
Well, remember the whole Tesla story is a whole nother conversation, like from the accident and stuff. But it was just like,
yeah, because I forgot I wanted a Tesla.
I hadn't.
Yeah, I totally forgot. I was gonna settle for another Lexus, another used Lexus or whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a used car. But she was still kind of
out of it,
in shock.
Yeah, like so, what?
Her mind wasn't working right. Let me course correct.
I forgot. I totally forgot. But this is why you share your dreams with people who matter. With people who matter. She never once tried to talk me out of a dream. And you know this is important, because you know there's been people in our lives who will try to talk you out of a dream. And try to downgrade your dream and try to say, well, you don't need that, or you can't do that. You know that. So come on. She would not let my dream die. Even when I was trying to be like, but my budget. And then I said, okay, let me look. And got a Tesla for less than a Lexus. Come on. Also, guys, so what me and my co-worker are doing now is we are going to get breakfast for our other co-workers for when they come in. So we are on our way to pick up breakfast at a spot that she says this is where we must get breakfast from. I don't even know, but I added some screenshots and everything. So my question is, I'm not able to necessarily visually verify the screen being larger than 1024, but I showed where in the code it has it like written in the code as far as the reporting for her. Yes, I love my curls, color, and culture. Yes.
Yes, I missed the morning meeting.
Oh no, you're here. You're right in time for second orientation. You know,
I'm in the middle of the Black Mental Health Symposium 2020 conference, past, present, and future.
Wow. Y'all, I did not even talk to my co-worker Carla, and y'all see how we were scrambling for honey this morning. Look, that's the what we could come up with. And then I had wanted to buy fruit, but then I saw the fruit price and I put it back. Yep. And then look, she got off the snacks. Erratic employee number 3188 is out the door. She running off to a meeting.
What was the inspiration for this idea?
Yeah, Carla said she was so excited about being here. Yeah. And again, I was just sitting there one day, and the whole thing was, I know, like, get in frame. just sitting there and saying, create your life. Every single moment we get to create our lives.
Right.
If this is our life, it's putty.
Right.
It's Play-Doh. What do we want to shape it as? What do we want to do with it?
Right.
And so I said, I want my coworkers here. And it's funny because if you can pick your coworkers, who would you pick? And you already know that me and this one used to be coworkers.
I miss that immensely.
And it was the best because we just shaped our lives because we even shaped it so that our cubes were beside each other. Right?
Exactly.
First, your cube was on the other side of the.
You have to do one of these.
Yes, like she was directly on the other side of the thing from me, and that wasn't close enough. Stand up
and be like, Chica, ready for lunch?
But that wasn't close enough.
Yeah,
that wasn't close enough. So then we got you moved to the one right beside me.
You. Girl.
And every day felt like a play day.
It was a play day. I would come to work like excited. As soon as I hit the door and saw your face, I would just start smiling. We were like two little kids on the playground.
We just don't fit in with everybody, and that's okay.
I'm so glad that I'm at a stage where it really is okay.
Yeah.
Because in my 20s, I probably wouldn't have taken it that way.
Yeah.
But at this stage in my life, I only want to be where I'm welcome and wanted.
And where there's joy, where the conversations are elevated. We always talked about dreams, ideas,
and life, and law of attraction stuff, and girl, let me gratitude with you and tell you about this yumminess, so we don't do the petty comments.
Oh, did you hear what such and such said about such and such, or do you see such and such?
And one thing I love about you that I've noticed is you never try to dim your light so other people feel comfortable or not share your blessings because you're scared you are so clear on where your blessings come from.
I'm free with all the information. I'm free with, like, I'm not trying to be like, this is my job. No, I will tell you everything I know.
Right. And so many people are very secretive or protective of anything good that happens because they're so scared of the negative energy that other people's jealousy or envy will come towards them. And it's like, if it's yours, it's yours.
Yep.
And no one can take it away.
They never made me falter, stumble, or doubt or question. All I knew was whatever their conversation was, I just wasn't interested in.
Right.
And then my girl, because you wasn't even there when I was there. You came later.
I was in the building, remember?
Yeah.
And then God worked it out where I had been trying to.
And I didn't even know because I ended up getting a job. I didn't even know you.
That it was the project that I was on.
Exactly.
And then you came and you were checking in and in process, and then it was like, oh dang, we don't get to work in the same building. And within a couple of months, at first I was looking for a test job, and then I stopped. And then all of a sudden, someone just called me like, hey, are you still interested in testing? And then when they told me I was going to be in her building, I was like, come on now.
Then when she right beside me, and mind you, that didn't have to be the answer either because there was
huge. It was a huge work area. Like there are people I'm meeting now on my
But here's the thing.
I didn't even know them. It was huge. And then I worked with her.
I didn't even meet her at work. We met doing our passion.
Yes.
We met in a writing class.
Yes.
Had no idea we had jobs, right?
No.
Had no idea. No. We met being writers and artists. And then come to find out,
worked in the same area.
Exactly. Had no idea. Come on.
You can't plan this life.
You can't. And that was like over. How old, baby?
She's 16.
So that was like about 16 years ago.
15, 16 years ago. Yeah.
Yep.
And who knew? We knew there was a connection, but we never knew.
Yep.
Never
and this is why I love this life we get to play in.
Right.
That's what we're doing. I said we're all working from home. She's in a conference right now. Gwen is working from home.
Right.
Donna Marie is. Why not work from home together?
Exactly.
That office is open.
I just went back to work full time.
You did.
So this was so cool because when she said it, she had no idea that I was in this conference yesterday and today. So I'm like, oh, this is even better because I actually get to play with y'all.
Because my dream for you was like, maybe you get to come over for lunch. And you take a lunch break.
Yes.
Or maybe you could just sleep over afterwards.
Yes.
Because this is closer to her job than her house is.
Yeah.
I had no idea that it all worked out.
Oh, guys, and let me tell you what I really love. Like, I had to pack and I had to come this morning. But then when I was getting ready, I said, oh, let me pack a change of clothes in case she wants me to spend the night. And then when I looked at Brent, who I'm married to, and I was like, oh, yeah. I didn't say, can I? It was, oh, yeah, I packed some clothes in case. He said, oh, baby, that's a great idea. Why don't you spend the night? Y'all have so much fun together. So I love that this makes me happy. And we have supportive men.
Such a supportive crew.
Yes.
Yep.
That is no, oh, well, why you guys stay with your friend? It's, oh my God, they make you so happy. That's going to be so much fun for you. Girl, come on. This is the best work area ever.
Yeah. I just got off of my meeting, my phone call meeting. I have to go, and I got some work to do. Obviously,
I'm on break for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and it's Friday, so
Yeah.
as if that mean anything, but it's Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so excited. So I'm gonna make me some good coffee, get me some donuts.
Y'all, we got all the snacks in our break room. We have a Zen room. We have a pool table. Like, we have everything here to be so productive or not, and just have fun.
And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for lunch.
Okay.
I gotta figure that out. I ain't figured that out. I'll take an employee poll. We'll have all hands.
And then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. During our all hands, we'll figure out lunch.
Bye, fam.
My other co-worker showed up.
I didn't know it was a mandatory mask. Finally, girl, I got the story for y'all.
Co-worker number 3287 is here.
Reporting for work.
Let me give you the tour.
Oh, okay. I'm working up with these grapes. Of course, you know.
Oh my goodness. Co-worker, that is the fun. This is why I love the law of attraction. I wanted fruit. But listen, here's the thing. I was in the grocery store and I saw the cutest fruit thing and it was $45.
Oh my God.
So I said, we ain't getting it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Then it was another one, it was $25. I said, we ain't getting it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So y'all got 3 peaches.
So let me tell you, not only do we have 3 peaches, but we have 2 different kinds of grapes.
But here's the thing, so this one comes, and look, she brings this. I didn't even talk to y'all. And I forgot I didn't have honey. She came with some honey.
Oh my God.
For no good reason.
Yay.
You know? And then this one comes with grapes. Remember I said I wanted fruit.
I love these. Hey.
Oh, look at the employees, the co-workers.
Are y'all familiar with the phrase arigato? Arigato.
That's Japan.
It's Japanese for thank you.
Oh,
Thanks, right?
yeah.
So I recently came into this phrase and I love the energy. I love the word. It's such a beautiful word to me.
It is.
So I'm gonna go to Tokyo. Oh, and then I got my Japanese green tea, girl.
Hey!
Hey!
So in the theme of work spaces and working together. Now me and this one here have never worked together.
No, but how many? How many events?
Exactly.
We worked that we were at, but didn't know each other. But
That
we
we
is
worked
amazing.
the same events. Poetry and writing and literary events.
Literary
we
events.
have programs that when we look back at the programs years later, both of our names was on the program. Did not know. This is
Yes.
It just goes back to show how when people are just meant to be in your life.
Absolutely. Because when Kwame first brought up Ghana, I was like, Ghana.
Exactly. And they took my credit card. That's how I ended up going. And they paid for it with my credit card. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
When somebody takes your whole credit card and charges a $3,000 charge. It was like 3 something. Yeah.
So and then even then
we sat beside each other all the way to Ghana, but we didn't know each other, but we was sitting right beside each other. And the day we realized, I didn't even realize we sat beside each other till I was looking back at pictures, and I saw in the picture you're beside me in the picture.
Oh my God.
Did not know this girl.
And that just shows you, I get on planes, I don't talk to anybody.
It's me too. I'm the same way. Like, I mind my business. I don't talk to strangers. I'm a nice person, it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't impose on other people.
That's what it is. It's like, I really feel this thing of I mind my business.
Yeah.
And if someone speaks to me, I will gladly open up and say hello and have conversations if that's where it goes. But just for me to initiate it, it's probably not
whole, what was that, 14-hour flight?
I can't believe it.
So now we gotta do a do-over. Can you imagine if we knew each other and we sitting beside each other?
Wow.
Like, who even put us beside each other?
Right?
It's like out of all the people.
But then of all the people on that trip, we end up, my version of the story, we end up outside of Coconut Grove, outside.
Me, you, and
somehow,
Kim. Me, you, and
Kim. The 3 of us, and you all are talking about
Abraham-Hicks.
And I'm like, yes, I follow Abe-Hicks, and you're like, black people don't follow Abe-Hicks.
Yep.
And that was the beginning.
exactly, Abraham-Hicks, and she says, and I'm like, wait a minute, most black people don't do Abraham-Hicks, or they've never,
Yes.
That's how we bonded in Ghana, in freaking Ghana, and we live here.
Yes, yes. So we never actually worked together, but it was our.
But we worked together.
We worked together.
Yeah.
I
just love, and let me say this also. Around this time that I was rendezvousing with all three of you people, my two best friends have moved away. My two best friends at the time were Heather and Brooke.
Oh, wow.
We were the Three Stooges. We were
Hi! Congratulations!
Our other co-worker came back.
A little bit of coffee I see.
No, that's mine. Your cup still, Molly is up there on the counter. That's where you left it before you ran out.
How's the baby?
They're not home yet.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. All right, so, but let me finish my story before the co-worker interrupted. In the fridge. In the fridge. You know nothing but the best for you. Up. There you go.
Okay.
There you
whole
go.
one. That's a bigger one too. You will not run out.
New.
All you need.
All right, so around that time, I started praying to the universe that I wanted a best friend. I wanted a best friend again. I didn't have, all my best friends were gone. And I knew at that time, anything I wanted, I always asked for. And then I waited, because I knew it was
asking it is given.
Yeah,
right.
And so I remember I met some other women, and then I hang out with them, and I'm like, oh man, they're not the one. Oh, she ain't the one. You know, and then I met Gwen. And I never tried to make anybody the one.
Right.
And then Gwen became the one. And I already knew Carla. We were already living by each other. But we didn't bond. Like I don't even know if we knew we lived by each other at the time. Because we met in a writing class.
In a writing class. That's what I remember.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. Like all of you all were around. Corinne was already around.
Right.
Like everybody was already around when I was making these prayers. You know? And then the years passed. Like we were already rendezvousing.
Yeah.
But that's the point. It's the same story I have for the man. You know, people say, how did you manifest the man? It's like the same. The prayer was already there. And we were already there. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So my man's coming too, because I asked.
Already there. And one day you're going to be sitting there like, how did I ever doubt that it was?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Already there. Already there. Your house is already there. Your car is already there. Your job is already there. Whatever it is you think you're wanting, it's already there. Sometimes you just have to get out your own way and take your own blinders off so that you can see it.
Most times that's the case.
Because we were on a whole plane together.
Yes.
Right beside each other.
Didn't know each other
Ain't
at
say
all.
a word to each other. Going to Ghana.
Can you do that? Can you go on a plane?
You're not recording, are you? You're not recording, right? Please cut it off and start again, because I know the grape had seeds in it. No more, you're like,
Just edit it out.
You good. That's going to be the highlight.
Okay, guys, so welcome to our first employee all hands. And today we're going to discuss what we want for lunch. My co-worker, we're going to pick up lunch now for the other co-workers, for the office.
You buy, we fly.
What did we get?
So we got crispy shredded beef, mango chicken, shrimp fried rice, spring rolls, and seaweed salad.
Oh, okay.
$400 later.
Where's the... I'm like... they have like a whole system so that you don't go in. But here is the food. In the employee garage, We also have space for 4 cars, 3 gas vehicles, and 1 electric if it's needed. This employee right here doesn't believe me, so she wants to see. Come on, little employee. We got scooters.
Garage
Cleaned.
washed.
I know. All right, so basically if you take that out, you can take that, well that's that, but you can take that whole thing off.
Yeah, that's that's for the bigger. Yeah, mine won't fit there.
So as I said, we have all kind of things. If your car is not advanced enough to plug into this, we can plug you into a basic ass outlet. Hers plugs into this.
Yeah.
So we can plug her in there. Look at all these people working.
I couldn't focus. I could not remember my password to my timesheet, so my time website. So no, come back to the computer. Oh, I was hoping to like do that and then shut down for the day.
Oh. See, I'm in here trying to work.
Oh, so this is your office. I've been here since 7:30, and it's the first time I've actually seen you in it. What have you been doing all day? Oh, I know, managing us, micromanaging us. This is what micromanagement looks like.
Running the office. I was running the office.
Look, they get the office window. Look at this big arse window. The rest of us got a table looking at a slideshow all day. Same music. Thought we were in the elevator.
That employee in there taking an employee nap.
You ain't supposed to know that.
I'm gonna wake her up. This one in here. Really? What kind of work she doing? And this is why inviting your coworkers over may be a bad idea.
How do you say the name?
I'm trying to work. She want to come in here and play me all of Black Twitter.
And you'll be seeing what's going on over the coming weeks. And I wish you'd write honestly about it, but unfortunately, you choose not to do so. Yeah, John, please.
Crime. What is the crime exactly that you're accusing him of?
You know what the crime is. The crime is very obvious to everybody. All you have to do is read the newspapers, except yours. John, please.
Then in what?
Well, I don't know much about it. Does anybody want to talk about it? She's a wonderful young woman. Katie, she tested very good for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden today she tested positive. She hasn't come into contact with me. She spent some time with the vice president. It's, I believe, the press person, right? You'd say press person. So she tested positive out of the blue. This is why the whole concept of tests aren't necessarily great. The tests are perfect, but something can happen between a test where it's good and then something happens and all of a sudden she was tested very recently and tested negative. And then today, I guess, for some reason, she tested positive. So Mike knows about it, and Mike has done what he has to do. I think he's on an airplane going to some faraway place, but you'll be able to ask him later on.
They are so disrespectful.
Yes. Now it's time for the Keep It Real session.
That one told me something. You don't even know your password. Did you do your time sheet?
That's when I went to sleep after.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my time in. What time do we have to have our time in?
All I do the work I did today.
All I want to do is finish my work. I have work to do, and they won't let me finish.
We won't let her be great. She's manager. Management usually stays late. It's about 7 or 8, even on a Friday, because we have questions, we have complaints, we have grievances that need to be heard. I demand, because I am the technical delivery manager for my team. They have asked me to come in here and ask you some poignant questions about the environment in this office. In this particular building, parking is limited.
No, it's not.
Metered parking at that.
There's no metered parking.
The first 2 people who get here get the good spots, which is, I have an electric car. I haven't been able to park my car in that spot all day. Whose Tesla is that down there?
These people.
I usually
so hard to
drink
please.
out of glass, not Starbucks coffee, because I drink out of like wine glasses. I have not seen a single wine glass that's been clean and out on the counter. So I don't know if they even exist. But I put that request in months ago.
There's a bunch of.
There's a hot tub, y'all, that just comes on. We can't even touch it. It's part of our fitness and wellness package. How can I be fit and how can I be well if we can't even use the spot, the hot tub?
Are we gonna go to your house to go see your thing?
I don't have a house anymore because my